Hey, this is Scott the Treasure Coast Picker, and I am back today with a Goodwill Blue Box comic book unboxing. And we'll get to that in a minute. Just wanted to recap for a second why I haven't done my usual end of month sales video at the end of February, because February was just a bad month. Uh, I sold about 30 items in 28 days, which isn't bad. It's an item a day or so. But it was basically bread and butter stuff. There were no knockout sales, a lot of CDs and things like that, cassettes, some T-shirts, things like that, but nothing great. So I just didn't think it was a good month to promote. Although, but it is a reality check. Not every month can be a huge month like November, December, and January were. So a little bit of back to reality. Sales have slowed down, and we'll probably do another one at the end of March because things are starting to pick up a little bit with the springtime. As far as the comic books go, I stopped the Comic Tom mystery mail call. I did 6 of those. They were $40 a piece. You got 5 to 7 books per month, and I just found that the value wasn't there. For people that like their variant cover comics, he's known for that. But I prefer the older books, and for me, there just wasn't enough older books to be spending $40 a month. So what I did this time is I found out about the Goodwill Blue Box, and I ordered 2 of them. I don't know if this is going to be 2 combined into 1 or not, but this came today, so I decided let's open it right up and see what kind of comic books we got from the Goodwill Blue Box. This has come to me from Goodwill of San Francisco, and I'm located in New Jersey, so this has made its way across the country. They sound a little loose in there. I hope they didn't get too much damage. Now, the thing about this is you're going to get regular issue comic books, and there are no grand prizes or anything. This is just stuff that either hasn't been sold or excess, or I just hope that's I hope both boxes are in here, because I ordered, it's $20, it's 20 comics for $15, and shipping is $5, which is pretty good, $5 shipping. So let's see what this says. It says here that $29.98, which was the total. I paid $14.99 for each, and $10 shipping. So they hit you with $5 shipping per box. Even if they combine it into one box, you're still paying that $5. So I paid $10 shipping. So for $40, $39.98, I should be getting 40 books here. And I do hope, there's 2 packages, I do hope that they're not the same. I did not think about that when I ordered it. So let's just jump in and see what kind of books we got. Maybe this, boy, these are really poly bags, so I'm going to cut them this way. Probably should have done this beforehand, but these do not feel like they have bags and boards either, so I don't know what kind of shape they're going to be in. But it was an experiment, and we will find out momentarily. And yes, they are loose books, no bags and boards, and they're right off the bat. Here's just some new ones. We have here the IDW independent comic called Orphan Black, number 3, and in comes Orphan Black, number 4. These are from they're $3.99 cover price, which is not a bad price, and they're really nice, glossy insides. Don't know anything about this book at all. Again, this is an experiment. We'll see how this goes. This is something called Joan of Arc. Who doesn't know Joan of Arc, right? I'm sure this is a bit different than the original story, and this is done by Hutchison, Rodriguez, and Relmonte. I do not believe these signatures are on the book. They probably are on the printed art. You can't feel them, so they're in the artwork. Next up is Barbarella. Barbarella number 8. And again, I'm not going to bother looking at the year. They're just modern books. This is second 21 Down. 21 Down. And by Wildstorm Comics. This is number 1. And this is also 21 Down number 2. So at least we have 1s and 2s of a couple of those series. Here's a nice Dark Horse comics, right? No, Image Comics. Manifest Destiny. This one I'm going to take a peek at. And 2017 is the copyright on the ad, so we'll figure it's 2017. And then another Manifest Destiny. So we have number 28 and number 29 of Manifest Destiny from Image Comics. And here's another one, 27. So we have a 3-book run of that. That's why I say I hope the second bag isn't a duplicate of this bag, because that would definitely not be worth the money. And but I got a little excited about 20 books for $15, and I jumped on 2. Oops. American Jesus. I got to tell you, these are some really weird titles. Image Comics, not in the greatest condition. It's got some schmutz on the bottom there. So I don't know where they got these. That was issue number 2. This is issue number 3. American Jesus from Image Comics. This is Zen Scope. Grim Tales of Terror number 8. Grim Tales of Terror number 8. Zen Scope Comics. So far, we haven't hit anything that remotely resembles things I like to get. So I'm feeling these are going to be all new comics, and these may go right back on eBay as a bundle. What's this say? George McDonald's The Light Princes. The Light Princes, and that is number 4. And this is Alan Moore and Jason Burrows' Providence. If anybody sees anything here that's a decent book, let me know. Providence. And then we have The Discipline by Image Comics. I mean, Image Comics is still in business, but they're not putting out the superhero stuff they used to. This is The Discipline. Who's the art? Where's the art on this? It's Milligan, Fernandez, Peter, and Bowland. And here's another Discipline. That was number 5. This is number 6. This is number 4, The Discipline. So they're not giving you a whole run here. This is DC Comics Before Watchmen, Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill? Dollar Bill. And don't know what, 2012. So these are really kind of the dollar pile. This is another one, Night Owl, from the same group. DC Comics. That's Night Owl number 1. Here's Night Owl number 2. Here's Night Owl number 3. So I haven't even counted here. Then we have here a graphic novel, 100-page comic giant. Not a graphic novel, it's a 100-page comic giant, Wonder Woman. And number 6, $5 cover price. This one's in pretty nice shape. Got a few crinkles on it, as these thicker books will tend to do. And last thing, we have something that is bagged. Actually, these are 3 books here. Probably from, it says here, Free Comic Book Day. So these are 3 books from Free Comic Book Day. And we'll open these up. And we'll see what's in this batch. I was really hoping I'd get bags and boards, but I could swap them out for better stuff. This is Hit Girl number 6. By Image. I got a lot of Image Comics stuff in this pile. The Family Trade, which is also by Image Comics. And Free Comic Book Day, Deadly Class Killer Set. So that is the first mystery bag from Goodwill Blue Box. I will say that I don't know any of these titles. I've never seen them. It's certainly not getting... You're certainly not getting older stuff. Now, they do tell you that you'll get anywhere from 80s comics up to modern comics. Now, clearly, these are all modern comics within the last, I would say, the last 10 years. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25 comics. So it's a little more than they advertised. They said there'd be 20. And the next box is going to be, the next bag in this box is going to be right here. And we will open this one and see what else we got. Now, hopefully they're not the same books. If they are, well, that's just my mistake. Hang in there, folks. We'll get this open in a minute. Or 2, or 3. And we'll be back with fall video coming up soon, and let's see what else we can put together. I might do a comic book unboxing of my own stuff. And this looks like it might be different stuff, hopefully. At least it is on top. This is what you can see here. And this is called Deadly Class. Deadly Class, which is kind of what this free comic book day was in the last pile. This is probably number 37, and it's actually dated 1988. Is that possible? No, 2019. Class of 88. Stranger Things. Okay, this is from Dark Horse, number 404. Okay, here's another Image Deadly Class again. They like putting out that Deadly Class. Here's a DC Comics Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing Annual number 1. So this is from the New 52. So this is more of a recent book, but the New 52 are books you should look out for. Some of those are pretty good. I'm not sure about Swamp Thing. Another Deadly Class. We may have a whole run of Deadly Class here. At least not a whole run, but enough we can put up for a run on a short lot on eBay. That was number Love Like Blood, Part 1 of 5. Love Like Blood, Part 2. Okay. Love Like Blood, Part 3. Deadly Class from Image Comics. So again, these are comics that I've never heard of. And that's probably what you're going to get when you do these Goodwill Blue Boxes. I doubt they're going to be sending you stuff from the, early Marvel and DC 80s and stuff like that. This is Identity Crisis from DC. A nice glossy cover. DC's Ranthrager War. I can't even pronounce that one. This is number 1 of 6. Ranthanagar. That's what I got out of that. Ranthanagar War. And here we have DC's, this is number 5 of 6, Day of Vengeance. Here's another Stranger Things, which is number 1 of 4, which is always good to have a number 1, even if you don't have the full run. People may be looking for that one. It's not perfect, as none of these I expect would be. This is called Image Injection. Nice cover on that one. Another Stranger Things 2 of 4. Okay. And Stranger Things 3 of 4. So I think we might have the whole run on this one. Stranger Things 3 of 4. So that might be an entire run on the Stranger Things. So we put that up for a couple of dollars. Bionicle. These are toys, Bionicles, I think. I'm not sure. I ran across in the thrift store. I ran across a ton of things they called Bionicles. Didn't know what they were. They were a bunch of pieces. I didn't take them. Didn't have enough information on them. Bionicle by DC Comics. Green Lantern, number 177. This looks like part of the regular run of Green Lantern. And the date on this is no date. 2004. Oh, we actually have a Spider-Man book. We have a Spider-Man book from Marvel. This is Marvel, I don't know what PSR means. PSR 2, Mark Miller, Terry Dodson, Rachel Dodson. And Terry and Rachel Dodson did the cover art. Nice cover. PSR number 2. Everybody knows what PSR is, let me know. I'm not up to date on the new stuff. And here we have another Marvel item. And this is Marvel Mangaverse. And there's a number 1 at the bottom. I got to find out more about this one because I can't read it. Marvel Mangaverse. I guess they dabbed into that. Infinite Crisis. Not the Infinity Crisis, but the Infinite Crisis from DC. This is number 2 of 7. So we seem to be getting a lot of partial miniseries books in these lots. Here's Green Lantern number 25 from August of 2008. Oh, it's Green Lantern Corps. Different title, Green Lantern Corps. And this is Green Lantern number 31, Secret Origins Part 3. The Mighty Avengers. This is a nice book, but it's a mess. I'm surprised they would have sent this one out because clearly it's bent in the corner, big crease in the corner. So basically, that's just going in a bag somewhere. Extreme X-Men. Extreme X-Men. This book also has no creases, but it looks like it's been at the bottom of a box or something. It looks a little dingy. Another Extreme X-Men called Schism Part 1. This one looks pretty decent. And I guess it's PG-20. I don't know what these numbers mean. And the last book is coverless. A coverless book. Gee, thank you, Goodwill. This is the kind of stuff you expect to find in Goodwill, a coverless comic book. And let's see if you can figure out what this is. It is X-Men 2000, Marvel Comics, Bob Harris. No idea what, X-Men 2000, so it's copyright 2000. So it's about 5 years after I left Marvel, so this is probably worthless because it has no cover on it. I'll check it out. So that's $40 shot to hell. On the Goodwill Blue Box, I probably should have just taken one. I don't know if I'll do this again. Based on what I've seen here, it's, again, more modern stuff, and I really got to find a mystery box that delivers the older goods. I will try to recoup some of my investment on this, and I think maybe some of those short series runs will sell. Just lot them together and see what happens. In any case, that is the comic book Goodwill Blue Box. I didn't even get a blue box. I just got a box. And this may be the most valuable thing is the cardboard box because I can reuse it. In any case, that's it for this unboxing and this video. I will be back hopefully shortly with a thrift haul video and see if we can get back on track there. And so have a good day and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe below and we'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.